Good morning, people. I'm still in bed at the moment. I think it's about 9:30. I actually slept really well for a change last night. Woke up once, and that was about 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I've just been looking at comments and things. Yeah, I wanted to talk about worthiness. I've just commented on or replied to a comment on one of my posts on one of my videos. Yeah, about worthiness. Now, I've sort of like had to do a lot of soul searching about myself, who I really am. Now, it was actually when I was going through therapy. I think it was my last lot of therapy. A lovely man called Stephen. He sort of told me to look at who I was as myself. That the thoughts about myself aren't necessarily my own thoughts of what I think about myself. It's actually preconditioned opinions of other people from all through my life. Oh, you're not good enough, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, all these negative thoughts. And you take them on board throughout your life. And, you do start thinking these things about yourself. And especially when it's when you're in a toxic family, or you've got toxic relationship or toxic friends, they put these little nasty ideas in your head that you're a horrible person, or you're this, you're that, and it's not true. And the only way to actually stop thinking about yourself in the way that they've told you to think about yourself, or you've been taught to think about yourself, is to actually sit down and write down everything that is good about yourself, everything that you can do, all your values, like for me, for instance, I'm a good artist, I make a great brew, I'm okay at cooking, or even the little things, I can make that noise, stupid things like that, I'm good at doing that. You write them all down, and, you look at them, and even the bad things about that you don't like about yourself, oh, well, I'm fat, I'm ugly, but am I fat and ugly, or is it just somebody's preconditioned beliefs that I'm fat and ugly? Everybody likes different things. So I might be ugly to one person, but I might be beautiful to another one, You can't put that down on yourself. You can't give yourself that label, because everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. Like I say, what's ugly to one person is beautiful to another. So how can you put that down into your own conditioning that you are ugly? Because you're not. You're a human being. You're not ugly. You're a life form. You're not ugly. You're from this universe. This universe is not ugly. Negative people make it ugly. Beauty is in everything. And it's the same as love. You think you're unloved, but you come from a universe that's full of it. You see it when you do the research. You actually see the nurturing. I know on media and everything, it's all doom and gloom, all galaxy, black holes devour everything, and galaxies smash into each other. No, they don't. It takes billions and billions of years for these mergers of galaxies to come together, and in this dance of, it's like merging into one being. It's like a sperm and an egg, to create this new thing. That's not something bad, is it? When a new life form is made, it's the same as a galaxy. The galaxies smashing together. It's not a destructive thing. It actually creates new stars, you know. And it's the same with black holes. In my own theories, and even in things that are coming up nowadays, black holes don't seem to be a bad thing, you know. They create star formation. They're like little recycling things, you know. They draw things in, they take the energy and they blast the energy back out into the universe to create more star formations. Without them, I doubt that we would have more galaxies forming and more stars forming and everything in the universe. You have to excuse my cat, she's scratching on the bedpost. Stop. Naughty. She's looking at me. She doesn't like you when I tell her off. But yeah, you know, it's all a beautiful creative thing, and we are made from beauty. But it's the preconditioning of, well, for me, since birth, you know, people telling me that I'm this, that, and the other, and you do believe it, and it's not necessarily the truth, it's just their opinions. So trying to unlearn, oi, psst, oi, you need to unlearn that, missus. Trying to unlearn negative things. I know she's only trying to tell me that she wants something. Hey, you, come here. I'm sorry, Zappy's just stolen the show for them. She's trying to get under my bed covers now. I'm not going to show you because I'm not fully dressed. So, no. But yeah, you get told that you're so many things that aren't true. And it's generally just to manipulate you into submission of some way. Because when you believe badly about yourself, you don't function right. You don't do things that you'd normally do. You know, like if you say, you know, you start drawing and somebody says it's crap, then you stop. But that's only their opinion. You know, cat tail in the way. It's only their opinion. It's not necessarily the truth. I mean, you could go to 20 more people and they'll say it's brilliant. But that one negative, no, it's crap, that's what you focus on. And it shouldn't be that way. You know, you need to retrain yourself, and by writing down all the things that are good about you and all the things that you value in life. You know, all your beliefs. I mean, if they are a bit twisted and that, and, you know, you think everybody's horrible and that, then you really do need to look at yourself. There is something at your core nature that needs to be changed, needs to be worked on. Again, is it somebody's core beliefs that somebody's beliefs that have been impregnated into your brain for you to think that way? Negative, yeah. Negative influences can have a bad impact on somebody's mental health, self-belief, very much so. But once you do find your own self-worth, and you don't mind making an idiot of yourself, you know, because you know you're not a bad person. It's like me. I was the shyest person in the world. I wouldn't have thought about making a YouTube channel about myself and all the crap that I've gone through, all the abuse and all that, you know. I didn't think I was worthy, for starters. I thought, oh God, you know, what are people going to think of me when I open up and tell them all this stuff about myself and my life, you know? And you know, I've been met with so much support, it's unbelievable, because there's a lot of people in the same boat, you know? And this is why we click, because when I start talking about these things, people are going, oh fuck yeah, that's exactly what's happening in my life. This is exactly what's happening in my head. Oh, maybe this is a way forward, you know. And believe me, it was a way forward for me, and it's been a way forward for a few of my friends. You know, I've planted the same sort of seeds in their head about self-belief, and it's not you, it's what other people have made you believe that you are, you know. My friend Heather, you know, she got told that she was thick, you know, stupid constantly, and she thought that she was. But she's the brainiest bugger I know, you know. She's well, one of them. I won't say that she's the brainiest bugger I know. There is a brainy bugger, a lad I know. He's very brainy. Yeah, and his self belief in himself's a bit. You know, he needs to believe in himself a lot more. And he could accomplish amazing things. You know, just having that self belief of being preconditioned to believe that he's not very good at anything. You know, he's not worthy. Which he very much is worthy. But yeah, it's just going through those preconditioned thoughts. Well, why do I feel bad about myself? Is this true? No, it's not true. I'm not a bad person, you know. Or it's like for me, you know, somebody saying I'm a shit artist or something like that. You know, no, that's not true. I know I'm a good artist. I know it's just, you know, to make me feel bad about myself. It's like my family, you know, telling me that I was a terrible person when I was growing up. I wasn't. I was, I was being controlled. I was being abused. So yeah, I turned to certain things. I turned to drugs and alcohol. Well, it's the progression of things, and you see other people doing it. Bad coping skills, so you copy them. You know, there's so many different reasons for certain things to happen in somebody's life, and it's not just because they're a terrible person. You know, it's because they're being manipulated, abused. You know, they don't know what to do, they don't know where to turn, so they flip the head. The head goes south. They start being violent and angry. You know, even I've got to that stage. With alcohol, definitely, and that wasn't me at all, and I hated that, and that's why I stopped drinking. It scared the hell out of me. You know, I never wanted to see that side of me ever. I never thought I had that side of me. But yeah, once I actually figured out who I was, and it's not been very long since. I mean, I suppose I've been doing it for the last 3 years, but very much so since November last year when my dad died, and the family got involved again, and all the stuff that I'd learnt over the last 3 years, it all just clicked into place. You know. Oh yeah, this is the toxic behaviour, this is the toxic patterns. I know it's not me. And I know that they're doing it for a reason, you know, they've been triggered to do their toxic things, their toxic behaviour. And there's the narcissist at the top of the family manipulating everybody to do all this. And it's nice that I've been able to back away and stop this chain reaction going on. You know, it stops with me, and my daughter's paying attention now, and it stops with her too. She won't be manipulated by them anymore. She won't feel down about, you know, snide comments and things like that, or false love, you know, empty promises and stuff like that. But it's a big learning curve. And when you've had so much falseness put into your head over a long time, it's very difficult to unlearn. But once you start realizing who you are as a person, nobody can take that away from you. And that's where the vulnerability goes all away. You don't feel vulnerable anymore because you know who exactly that you are. You know, so when anybody comes up to you and says, "Oh, you're this, you're that," you just laugh in the face and go, "No, I'm not. Go away." You know, instead of taking it on board and going, "Oh God, yeah, I am," or you know, and that's spiraling out of control. Because that kicks off the spiraling thoughts as well. Yeah, self-worth, it all comes from actually seeing yourself for who you are, through your own eyes and not through somebody else's. Because it's just their opinion. It's only their opinion, and their opinions aren't necessarily true. It depends on the person that they are on the inside. You know, are they trying to manipulate you? Do they want something from you? You know, what do they want from you? And what would they do to get that from you? You know, what sort of person are they? But it's just putting things into that perspective. Anyway, I think I shall leave that there. Yeah, I'm helping my daughter move, so I'm a little bit knackered after painted a bedroom yesterday. 3 coats of paint in one day. It was pretty good actually. All went on very nice. Got home about 9:30 last night. It was a very long day, but yeah, going up today again just to help do a bit of cleaning. Get the floors nice and clean, ready for the flooring going down soon. And move some stuff for her. But yeah, she's absolutely buzzing with a new place. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's like a new place, new start. Because she's got some bad memories from the place that she's living now, but it's the same as me. My old place, as soon as I woke up, I was getting triggered by old memories, just everything that went on in the house or on the street or whatever. And it's the same for her, she's got bad memories in this place, in this old place. So this is a brand new start for her. And it's going really well. She's loving it and I'm loving it, and it's great to see her actually buzzing for a change. Because she suffers with depression too. I think a lot of society suffer with depression. And they don't have to really. It's just having a bit of different way of thinking about things to help them move forward. She's found her self-worth now, or she is finding it now gradually, and she's moving forward and she's seeing results. And a few of my friends are seeing the self-worth and moving forward, and it's good to see. So I hope I can actually help open some minds and help you, make you feel better about yourself, because that's what it's all about. When you do feel better about yourself, you can move forward. You feel that you're contributing to the world, that you've got like something to offer, because just being a good person is something to offer. This is all this universe wants. It doesn't want multimillionaires. It doesn't want, whatever, all that sort of thing. It wants kind, loving, honest people that can nurture the next generation, that can nurture this world, that can nurture this universe. Not take it for granted and tell it it's a piece of shit at the end of the day. No, it's a beautiful thing. We're all beautiful. We all come from this big creation of the universe, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. God, spirit, Allah, whatever, energy, it's consciousness. Us, being. Yes. It's like they say, we're human beings, not human doings. Just being is enough. But yeah, put out happiness and love and nurture other people, and this world will be a better place. If everybody sees their own self-worth, they're not out to get stuff from other people, they're not jealous, they're not envious. They don't, there's none of this one-upmanship, because when you love somebody for who they are, there's no one-upmanship. When you love yourself for who you are, there's no one-upmanship. You know exactly who you are. You're not better than anybody else. We're all equal. We're all the same. We're all energy. These are my beliefs anyway. But these are the things that have helped me move forward. From rock bottom, from wanting to kill myself, suicide attempts, waking up in hospital after an overdose. I had to do something about it, and it is finding your self-worth. Even the cat agrees. Even the seagulls outside agree. But yeah, I hope this does help. And I do hope you all find the strength, for those that need it, just to find the courage to look deep inside yourselves and find out who you are. Because nobody can control control you or your actions once you know exactly who you are. Very much so, because you sort of like avoid those sorts of people like a plague. Well, I do anyway. And it's happy. Hey, for kisses. Anyway, I shall leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers and my old ones. Thank you for all the wonderful comments and likes and shares and everything. If you do share, if you think somebody might benefit from this channel, please do share, but do it discreetly. Don't tag anybody in it. It might cause more problems than anything, you know, with toxic partners, or even just kicking off, triggering some sort of panic attack. So yeah, just do it discreetly. And if you can't share it, don't worry. You know, don't feel that you have to. I'd rather people be all nice and calm about sharing this sort of stuff, like, oh no, what people are going to think if I'm sharing this sort of thing. So yeah, just do it at your own discretion, and do it discreetly. Thank you. So everybody, take care. Love you lots. Bye bye.